Hey, that's JB, Brick Fanatic here. This is the third set that I have of the 2020 wave. The first one was the Battle Pack for the Mandalorian and then the Sith Trooper Battle Pack. Check out those videos if you have not already. Let's get into this set. This is the Duel on Mustafar set 75269, 208 pieces. And I already opened it up because I actually cracked it open on a live stream on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram for interesting stuff like that. Looking at the box, you can see it has pretty cool art all the way around. It tells you that these things can spin. There are different things and features that you can flip and make things fly. And this thing spins and that goes up and down, and it's pretty cool. I love this box art. The lava shooting up looks very, very nice. But we want to see the Lego bricks, so let's take a look at that. The instruction manual here is actually upright this way, but the picture is sideways, which is pretty neat. There is a little scan thing for the Instructions Plus app that will probably launch on January 1st, and I'm going to build this up. This speed build will be at the end of this video, so if you do not care about that, then let's get to the final product right now. All right, we are done with this build. Now, something interesting, I'm gonna have to go back and look, is that this piece was in my bag, and this piece is nowhere in the parts list. Here is the parts list, and this piece is nowhere to be found. So that's very interesting that I was given that piece. I'll put you back on the selfie stick there, and let's take a closer look at this. Taking a look at the Anakin figure first, you can see he does have his regular blue lightsaber as he did in the film, but the torso, it just has a very nice print. Let me zoom up on here. As you can see, it's a black base for the torso and legs. The hip is going to be dark brown, as well as the arms are dark brown. One of his arms are black because he cut off his hand, or rather Count Dooku cut off his hand. But there you go, just all around very nice printing. I'm very happy with this figure. Now he does have the reddish brown hair instead of the dark brown hair. I'm going to compare the other version of him, the most other recent version of this Sith Anakin, to it just in a second here. He does also have a alternate face expression. You can see there it's a very nice and very serious face. Let's compare him to his older counterpart. Now, comparing these two minifigures, I must say I think I like the newer one a lot better. I think it has much more accurate printing for the cloak and just the different looks of it. I like it a lot better. It's really neat that they went with the dark printing on the black instead of the black on the dark. I think that was a great choice. Going around to the side, you can see he does have his dark sleeves instead of the black sleeves, and then on the back it's a little bit more roughed up with a more accurate color for the belt. Now the hair, I'm not sure which color is more accurate. I do like the lighter color on this new one, and then comparing the alternate expressions, you can see that this is a more serious face, whereas this is just yet another angry face. These are very similar. I think I like this one better because it looks more realistic, because it doesn't have like all the black or the darker like black eye look to him. But there you go, these are the two Anakin minifigures compared. This is the one from this set. Now let's take a look at Obi-Wan. Let's get his lightsaber out of the way because that is standard. And there you go. This is a phenomenal minifigure. Look at this. So on here you can see it's got print on it that almost, I can't tell for sure, and I'm not 100% sure, but it almost looks like that this is where like maybe a lava spurt got on him and it burned his cloak or something like that, because that is a very nice look. I do love how the printing turned out on this. You have the silver on the belt, and then around back you have some more of that scarring that just goes all the way around. He does have an alternate face that makes him a little bit more serious, and then there's his kind of worried expression. Now, once again, comparing him to his older counterpart, I can say the newer one is much, much better. There's so much more detail to the newer minifigure than there is to the old one, and I just like the continuity with the legs in this one, whereas this one, just the leg print is off just a little bit. This is a much better figure, very superior to the older one. Let's check out the alternate heads for this one. You can see that these are kind of the similar heads there, and then these are a little bit similar. However, this looks a lot older because there's no like hair, I guess. This is a much more smooth beard, and this one is just a lot more furry. That makes it look a little bit more realistic. But that is the Obi-Wan minifigure. So now this set is a lot better in person than it is on the box. Let's set up these figures as they are on the box. Let's see, we have Anakin here. Just a little bit. Let's give him his Sith eyes because he is fighting Obi-Wan. And then let's place Obi-Wan here like that. Now this is so cool because basically what you do is you have these two off to the side And then with your buddy, you have him kind of swing around like this. If you put their lightsabers down, you can fight. It's like an actual, see, did you see that? That was so much fun. That was actually kind of fun. So basically, that's what you do, is you just set them on here on one foot, I guess is how you can do it, and then you can have it like this. You can kind of bring them together. You try and just knock each other off best you can, and there you go. Anakin won once again. Now there is a clip right here, so this does stick together so it won't swing at all. Now if you're seeing these pieces that are falling off, if you put these inside this little gap right here, you can make it look like it's spraying lava. So there's a cheese slope in there, and then check this out. Look at that, that's so awesome. So it looks really, really cool. And I like that little feature. It's something I did not see initially in the build. As you can see on the box here, it's kind of hidden. You can't even really tell what that is, but all in all, this build is phenomenal. So again, you're fighting with the different Jedi. You can go in, you can just try and fight and knock them off. Oh yeah, there we go. Now the builds for the little stands, let me separate this here. You have Obi-Wan's here, and this is going to be just a little, it's the thing he was standing on. It's very small compared to in the movie, but for what this is, I think this is actually really, really nice. And then moving over here, you can see that this guy, he's so cute. He's got like his little arms, and he's sitting down here. He's kind of short and stubby, and I'm not mad about that at all. They could have made it more realistic for sure, but this is a playset, I think. This is a very nice playset. I love all the little details, and again, seeing it in person with the black, yellow, and orange, I think it all just works together very, very nicely. Now, in addition to the play feature of these two that slide along rails that you can move side to side and back and forth, there's also this huge build that can fly up in the air, it can fall and whatever. This half is covered in lava, and as you can see, this one is not because it's still new. You have two little lava spurts that are shooting up, and again, this play feature is just so cool that it can shoot the lava up in the air. I just love it. It's really, really cool. They gave you 3 to put in there, plus the extra one. Now you have a little lava stream here all around the black, and everything just looks, it's fun. This is a really, really cool set. I highly recommend getting it, not only for the 2 exclusive minifigures, but also just the build and the play features. You can play with yourself. Now I will say, actually right now, I'm having a bit of trouble getting this off easily. As you can see just in here, it's kind of a tight fit because it not only connects to this, but it also connects in between the studs there. So that's really, really tight, and you can see it's bending that bar in there. So that's not very good, but ooh, it's interesting. And it kind of, what am I on? Oh, I'm stuck to this. That's why it was raised. But there we go. So that's just a little disappointing how hard and stiff that is, but that's totally fine with me. The final verdict for this set, I'm gonna give it a 9.8 out of 10. This is a phenomenal Lego set. I'm very happy with it. The build looks phenomenal, even if it is just a small play set. If you're buying it for the minifigures, I would say it is well worth the $20 price tag to get it just for the minifigures. They are awesome. I love all the little details that are all over them. And again, this play feature of just having them together and kind of just fighting and trying to knock each other off is just, I think, so much fun. It is so cool to be able just to kind of flip it around. It's almost like the old soccer game, and if you will, the older version of this set that took place. Now, the older version of this set had a very similar feature with a lot longer poles, but I think this is much nicer and keeps it a lot more compact. Now, another thing I did not mention is it attaches here, so you can clip it together like that so it is static, and you can also clip it back here to make this static, so if you can have it lengthwise back and forth. Again, let me know what you guys think about this set in the comments down below. I sure enjoyed reviewing this set. Again, I don't know what's with this piece that I randomly got in it, and I keep knocking over the flame pieces. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel to see more content just like this. I bought this at Target. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.